God has a plan, and there will be light out of any darkness. Keep your chin up, keep working hard, keep staying fresh to death, and find comfort in the fact that you have people here that care about you and support you. And no matter what, keep smiling. You have a contagiously beautiful smile. I'm always here for you. Love, Jess. Pinky, Sparkle.
One thing about Jessie is she was always so considerate. The most considerate person I've ever met.
She just had that heart for just understanding what people were going through.
She was always the first one on my doorstep with ice cream and my favorite chocolate in hand. She always knew when her friends needed her to be there for them.
She always just spreads kindness and joy to everybody she meets. She had such a infectious personality, and something that was magnetic just drew people towards her.
She had this ability to not only light up a room, but make you feel like you were lit up in that room.
She left you with this want to just shed that light yourself and become your own light and brighten other people's lives, and you're like, okay, she's not here to just have that incredible radiation, positivity right now. How can I help to kind of pick up that slack?
Is that your first hike?
And then when Lillia came, it was for me, just an explosion of love.
And I just remember seeing how excited Jessie was to be a mom that day, and how she was always looking forward to being a mom.
That was another cool thing, was just seeing Jessie just take this role of motherhood and just crushing it.
She was teaching, Lillia all the core values that she had, and it was amazing to see it happening.
She had so much fun raising that little girl, and her and David together were just the best team raising her, and it showed because that little girl was amazing.
Lillia was just a perfect, she was perfect. She would go to church, she would be saying peace be with you to people.
I felt so much joy watching her and watching her with my boys, and she was such an unbelievably smart little girl, and I could already see how thoughtful she was, like Jessie.
Lillia and Jessie, they were kind of like the same things. Everything was in common with them, those two, yeah.
Wow! You are ready. Are you recharged? Re-energized? Okay, come on. Let's get out and play. Can you say morning?
Morning.
I feel like she's my angel of motherhood, because I find in the moments where I feel I can't do this anymore, she comes to mind.
Jess was a cheerleader. She was that for so many people. She just had a way of making people feel, making people feel heard and loved, and just an enthusiasm for life.
She made everybody feel like they were the most special person in the world.
Jessie was really dedicated to her friendships and her relationships with people.
Even just a mini holiday like Valentine's Day, she would put something on in my room for me, or bring me a coffee. She was just always going out of her way to do nice things, and making sure that you knew she was there for you.
She always told you how she felt about you, and she always told you how she felt about your friendship. It made you feel so good and so loved by her.
And her Instagram bio was
1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. And I think, you know, as your Instagram bio, it's supposed to be something that describes what you believe and who you are. And I just think that like the example that Jesus left us of like love others, you know, do everything in love your neighbor as yourself. Like Jess is probably one of the best examples that I've ever seen of somebody really doing that.
She was the definition of enthusiasm and life, and her spirit and her love for life.
She always wanted to make someone laugh. She always wanted to, you know, she was always happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to strive to be. I'm going to strive to be more of that, and to sing more and dance more and laugh more. Like, I'll never forget her laugh.
Yeah, I think God works in some strange ways. So took somebody so amazing away physically from this earth, but the love and amazing things she left here is still spreading. And I think she'd be happy to know that.